castle is fun. Although on nights like this, it can feel seriously creepy. Not that I can complain. I mean, 200 years ago, the people here had no electricity or anything. Great. Trust me to open my big mouth. It's funny how people get freaked out about things. Take my best friends Jack and Lucy. You couldn't find two more sensible people. Until our movie nights, that is.
Don't go down there, don't go down there.
You two are pathetic. How can you seriously be scared by this?
Shut up, Sam. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Of course I do. It's the same formula every time. The killer knocks off people one by one till all that's left is the main girl, who just manages to get away.
Oh, shush, Sam. Don't go in there, it's a trap. Stay away.
Run!
See, I told you.
You are such a spoilsport, Sam. Easily.
That's not fair. Lucy was right. I am a spoilsport, but I just can't take all that stuff about ghosts and vampires seriously. If Jack and Lucy were here, I know exactly what they'd be thinking about this place.
Haunted? Of course it's haunted. Well, not haunted, but you know, haunted. It's a castle after all, and every good castle has its resident ghost.
Well, if there is one around here, I hope he's a nice one.
Actually, it's a she.
You're kidding.
Not at all. Recognize her?
Vaguely. Should I?
That's Princess Therese, the character you played in my film.
Oh, yeah. Right.
She was desperately in love with a poor boy from the village, but she was promised as a bride to the Duke of Saxony.
Get away!
A horrible man who she couldn't bear.
There's no escaping, Princess! You will marry me!
Never!
It's pointless to defy me, Therese. Do your duty and return to our wedding.
If I can't marry the one I love, then I'll never marry at all.
I command you!
Never!
No!
And legend has it she's now a ghost.
Yes, she's supposed to reappear every year on the anniversary of her death.
Well, so we might get to meet her then. Has anyone actually seen her?
Not that I know of, although some people claim to have heard her sobs coming from up in the attic.
That's a great story. Ever thought of trying to commercialize it?
Commercialize it?
Like how?
Like running a ghost tour or something.
A ghost tour?
Why not? We could hold candlelit tours at midnight, just through the summer. It'd be a great money spinner.
Marcus, to hold a ghost tour, you'd need a ghost. If there's no ghost, people want their money back.
No. All you have to do is make people think there's a ghost.
Marcus, come on. Everybody knows ghosts aren't real.
It's all about the power of persuasion. You can make people believe anything if you just set it up properly.
Marcus, forget it. It won't work. Besides, Daddy would never allow it. Where is Daddy, by the way? I haven't seen him all morning.
Greece.
Where?
If you care to open your eyes, Baron.
My eyes are open, Herr Schiller, and I tell you, that's a stain on your glove. It's not grease.
Of course it's Greece. I know Greece when I see it. I've been a health inspector for 25 years.
And making my life miserable for every one of them.
Actually, there's a bigger issue at hand than Greece. Apparently you have rats in this castle.
Rats? What nonsense!
Lady has complained she saw Ronan in your cafe.
Disgruntled tourists will say anything.
I'm a fair man, Baron. And as such, I give you until tomorrow to fix this matter.
Tomorrow?
Yes. And if I come back and see any evidence of them, I'll have no choice but to close this castle down.
And we can even put on fake cobwebs, create some real atmosphere.
People are just too savvy these days, Marcus. They've seen all the tricks in the movies.
Yes, but they keep going back for more, don't they? They are always willing to suspend disbelief.
Not that much disbelief.
Exactly. Sorry, Marcus, but you'll never persuade me you can create a truly scary experience here. I have to go to town. See you both later.
Bye, Lily. Poor Marcus. Normally I'm the first to support his bright ideas, but this one's way too over the top, even for me.
What are you doing, Daddy?
Lili! Hasn't anyone warned you about sneaking up on people?
Since when does entering the kitchen constitute sneaking?
Never mind. So what do you want then?
I'm going shopping with Mummy. Do you need anything in town?
No, thank you. But do tell her I look forward to seeing her for dinner tonight.
Will do. What exactly are you doing?
If you must know, I'm defending this castle's reputation against the onslaught of jumped-up petty bureaucrats who try to ruin the livelihoods of the honest, hard-working people who keep this country going.
Of course. I knew that. Bye, Daddy.
Rats. There's never been a rat in this castle, ever!
I think a ghost tour is a cool idea.
Are you kidding? It's the worst idea ever.
Why?
Well, for a start, we'd be up against every theme park in Europe. There's no way we could compete.
Ben, you know about wild animals, don't you?
I do?
You must. There are wild animals everywhere in Australia.
Only in football clubs. Why?
I need an animal handler, quickly.
Ben once wrestled a crocodile.
Really?
He's weakening!
Ben, leave that crocodile alone. It's far too delicate to thrash about with like that.
I wasn't hurting it.
Give it back to your cousins. It's their toy, not yours.
Sorry, guys.
You sound just the man for the job.
Look, it wasn't a real crocodile.
Maybe, but it's more than anyone else around here can boast. Come on. It was right there in the kitchen.
A rat?
It looked straight into my eye, daring me to chase it.
And did you?
The rats was too quick. That's why I need an expert.
To be honest, I haven't had that much experience with rats.
Don't worry, you soon will. Take these.
What should I do with them?
Set them up throughout the castle, but not a word to anyone else. No one must know there's a potential rat in the castle.
A potential rat? I thought you said you saw it.
Only you and I must ever know that. It's our secret, right?
Sure, yeah, whatever you say.
Teamwork, Ben. Huh? Our combined strength will unite to overwhelm this vermin. Now, let's get to work.
Hey, Jungle Jim, where have you been? And what was all that wild animal stuff about?
Nothing. He just wanted me to set up some stuff.
Set up what stuff?
You know, stuff. Boring, really. I'm gonna take a bath and then hit the sack. Night.
Night. Benny's such a hopeless liar. It's so obvious he's up to something. Oh well, small things amuse small minds. See what I mean? He is so lame. Ben? Stop being pathetic. Typical. This is his gormless attempt to try and pay me back for dropping the crocodile story. You are so predictable, Ben. Honestly, that dopey noise wouldn't fool a 3-year-old.
Sam?
Oh, Marcus.
Sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, you just surprised me, that's all.
I heard you calling out.
Oh, it's just Ben. He's trying to freak me by making these stupid noises from the bathroom.
What noise?
That noise. Ha ha, Ben. If you're having toilet troubles, we can call a nurse, you know.
But the noise didn't come from the bathroom. It came from upstairs.
But if it wasn't Ben, who was it?
I'll go and get a torch. Wait here. I'll be back in a second.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Well, Mr. Rat, you've met your match this time. Hey! You can't get away that easily!
Okay, I know the drill. Don't investigate scary noises at night on your own. It's the classic horror movie setup, right? I can hear Lucy now.
Oh no. Don't go in there. It's a trap. Stay away!
But I know this is Ben. It just reeks of his B-grade imagination. Then again, it doesn't actually sound like Ben. Maybe someone needs help? Ben? What's going on? Come on, Sam. Stop being such a wuss. Hello? Is anyone there? Ben? Look, you've made your point, okay? You can stop kidding around. Very funny. Really hilarious, Ben. Okay, I'm up for it. Let's see what your tiny mind's got in there. Let me out! Ben, this isn't funny anymore. Open the door.
Now's the time, Ben. Your team needs you.
A little late for tennis, isn't it?
The enemy. I have it cornered. As soon as he shows himself, we'll strike. Come on.
Someone! Let me out of here!
It's okay. I'm coming.
Get me out of here! Please, hurry!
It's just jammed. It's okay.
No, it's not. She's here.
Who's here?
Goodness. Is this why you brought me here, Marcus? To show me how well you and Sam are getting on? Are you all right, Sam? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Actually, I think I just have.
Are you sure it's down here?
Positive. I locked the door when I saw it come in. There's no other way out.
How long do we have to wait for?
Until we catch it.
But what if it doesn't come out?
Patience, Ben. No red ever outsmarted a human being. It will come out.
Very clever. And I'm guessing it's a similar system with the book?
But the girl,
Girl? Where?
over there where the light's coming from.
Oh my goodness!
Who is she?
Our very own Princess Teresa.
But it can't be.
A wig, a cape, and a speaker. Marcus, where did you get all this stuff?
Leftovers from a robotics assignment I did last term.
You set me up?
I wanted to prove to Lili that a ghost tour would work. And to do that, I had to convince a real skeptic.
So you used me?
I honestly didn't think you'd fall for it so easily.
Well, I must admit, I'm impressed. You certainly got Sam wound up. I've never seen her look so terrified.
Thanks. A lot.
Baron,
What is it, Ben?
if I don't go to bed soon, I'm gonna fall face first onto your flagstones.
I suppose it is getting late. And at least we know the rat is down here.
Exactly. It's been locked up for years, hasn't it?
It has.
So the health inspector will never go searching in here. I mean, he'd have to be a complete idiot, wouldn't he?
That, Ben, is exactly what I'm worried about.
Morning.
Your friend could do with a good feed.
It's Lily's friend, actually. She wants the ghost tour set up by the weekend.
So you really persuaded her then? Congratulations.
Listen, about last night. I'm really sorry.
Forget it. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I just was angry with myself for getting sucked in so easily.
So you're not still mad?
Not at you, anyway.
In that case, could I ask you for a hand? Especially as these ones aren't much use.
Sure. He's such a handsome devil. How could I possibly resist?
Now, are we quite clear about the plan?
Yes, Baron.
So, our tactics are,
We kill him. With kindness.
in order to,
Keep him away from the cellar.
at all costs.
At all costs.
Right, here he comes. Battle stations, everyone. My dear Herr Schiller, how marvelous to see you again. And looking in the peak of health, might I say.
Don't think your salesman charm is going to work on me. I'm here always to do my duty.
And happy we are to have such a conscientious man of law amongst us. Isn't that right?
That's right, Baron.
Perhaps a little refreshment before you start?
Coffee?
No, thank you.
Tea?
Baron, bribes and compliments are neither necessary nor appreciated.
Bribes.
Bribes.
Compliments.
Compliments.
As if, my dear Schiller.
As if.
Now that we've sorted that out, perhaps you and your youthful parrots will permit me to commence my inspection.
Inspect away, Herr Schiller. You'll find no rats in this castle.
I hope that's true. For your sake, Baron.
Can you pass me the timer, please?
Which one's that?
The one that looks like a clock.
If I'd used half my brain, I would have figured that out myself.
There's nothing wrong with your brain.
Thanks. Coming from you, that's very flattering.
And coming from you, that's very flattering.
Are you trying to out-flatter my flatter?
I wouldn't dare.
So, how long do you think this will take?
I have to say, another hour or so?
That's a lot of flattering to get through. Do you think you can cope?
Well, I know there's a lot of flattering things you can say about me, but can I find enough flattering things to say about you?
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, put that back on.
Only if you apologize.
I am deeply, deeply, deeply sorry. Is that all right?
Perfect.
So, a clean bill of health for the kitchen. Herr Schiller, exactly as I promised.
We still have a long way to go, Baron, as I'm sure you know this is a large castle.
Oh, indeed, which is why we've prepared a little morning tea for you.
Schiller?
Thank you. These attempts to buy my goodwill are not going to work, you know?
Oh, Herr Schiller, nothing could be further from my mind. Shall we resume in the library?
What's in there?
Where?
There, where I'm pointing.
I can't quite see exactly.
The large door that's 25 meters in front of you and couldn't be missed by a blind man in a snowstorm.
Oh, you mean there?
Yes. What's in it?
That's just the cellar. It's permanently locked. No one's been in there for years.
It's filthy.
Disgusting.
A sewer.
A morgue.
Very well, then. Let's look at the library.
Certainly, Herr Schiller. Right this way.
Do you really think this is gonna work?
I guess we won't know until we try.
Which means we need a skeptic.
Which means we need Lili.
Well, Herr Schiller, that about wraps it up, wouldn't you say? Might I suggest a little lunch before you go? Herr Schiller?
I thought you said nobody had been in there for years.
Pardon?
Your cellar.
Oh, they were just testing the door, making sure that the hinges weren't rusted.
I think they were inside.
Impossible.
Teenage boy and girl. What better place for young sweethearts to go than a room no one ever visits?
Sweethearts, those two, they barely know each other's names.
If it's good enough for teenagers, it might also be good enough for a wreck.
Honestly, Schiller, you're barking up the wrong tree, man.
What's going on? I thought we managed to keep him away from here.
I told you he was stupid, didn't I?
Looks like he's outsmarted us, though.
Thank you, Sophie. Some thoughts are better left unsaid, right?
Yes, Baron. Sorry.
Is there a light switch somewhere?
Halfway down the passage, there's a cord hanging from the ceiling.
So how does it work?
Simple. As soon as someone pulls the light cord, it all starts happening.
cellar. I have to get a crowbar to get him out.
Ben, don't worry. He's out.
How'd you do that? Magic!
Goodness! Are you all right, Hester?
No, I'm definitely not all right.
Congratulations, Herr Schiller. You're the first to experience our little cellar of horrors. I hope you're going to recommend it to other members of the public.
I do no such thing. No member of the public will ever be permitted to enter that room ever.
Why not?
It's a death trap.
You mean we'd have to close it before it's even open?
Sooner. If it isn't, you'll have the police to deal with. You're running a madhouse here, Baron, and I'm only too glad to be out of it. Give it to me.
Schiller?
Oh, what?
Does that mean you're not having found any rats? We passed the inspection? Or would you like to take a look in the old dungeons? You haven't seen them yet.
Nor do I wish to. Any rat that has to endure living in this place deserves nothing but sympathy. I'd be very grateful. All of you.
Until next year, Herr Schiller. Don't be a stranger now. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I could do with some tea.
What about the rat, Baron? With all of us here, we should be able to catch it now.
No. Let him be. I'm actually grown quite fond of the little fellow.
So after all that, the Great Ghost Tour never got off the ground. Pity, really. I was just starting to think it might actually work. But not everything about that week was a complete write-off. And one development in particular showed signs of definite promise.
Hi.
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thanks, so do you. No, not beautiful. You know what I mean.
Come on in. Do you like it?
It's fantastic. Must have taken forever to lug all of this upstairs.
I figured I owed you after setting you up like I did.
Well, this more than makes up for it. Thank you.
Here's to our ghosts.
Real and imagined. Come on, Marcus, you can't fool me again.
Seriously? It's not me.